today's episode, we discussed the movie Recon.
Recon.
I'm Mel. That's Ben.
Three bros with three opinions. All about movies.
This is Movie Jabs.
Let's go.
There are patrols, snipers, landmines. But we went on anyway.
All right, World War II movies. Alan
Sweat
hates them.
Oh, I hate him.
I sweat him.
Yeah.
We love them.
I get sized.
Yeah, oh, yeah, they're
Most
good.
overrated
Butt
movie,
size form.
Saving Private Ryan.
See?
All right,
This is
you
why-
just
this
need to
is why
go
your
jump
opinion-
off a bridge right
I'm
now.
just
This is
kidding.
why your opinion doesn't
I
matter.
just hate the one part. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
All right,
I
so
do.
let's just get into Recon. My favorite part about this movie is the fact that it was just its own story. It was just its own thing. It really wasn't
It was
like
one
this
mission.
big. Yeah, it wasn't this big war thing. It was more just a focused mission on these guys that kind of got screwed over.
Something's coming. Get ready! Do not move. What is he saying?
He's saying he's our friend.
You guide us up the mountain and show us where the Germans are, see?
Yeah.
They got screwed over hard.
Kind of.
Yeah, like real hard.
Yeah. I was like,
So what was
suicide.
it? Their sergeant?
Yeah, Sergeant wasn't
Yeah.
a fan of him, clearly.
Yeah. So their sergeant, they witnessed their sergeant commit a murder, and it was of a defenseless woman. Just shot her point blank, pow.
Yep.
And then after that, he could kind of get the feeling that they were maybe thinking about snitching
Yeah.
Yeah.
because their conscience was like weighing on them.
So
Yeah.
it was four guys, and two of them they thought about snitching on them.
Yeah.
And then pretty much, the sergeant says, well, if they're going to do that, why don't you guys do this mission for me first? And pretty much sends them into the hills of Italy to look for German scouts.
I got a bad feeling.
You always got a bad feeling.
Yeah, basically a suicide mission. Said,
Yeah.
hey, you was it three of them or four of them?
So it was there
Three
was
of them.
Heisman,
Was Heisman?
Ash,
Four of
the corporal, and then Joyner.
Yeah, so there's
Yeah.
four of them. Four soldiers and one Italian guy that they ran into.
Angelo.
Yeah, Angelo. They ran into Angelo over there.
Your granddad.
And Angelo was supposed to take them on a mission to go scout for Nazis.
Yeah, who they did not trust.
You trust me? No, I don't trust you. Here we go.
It's a sniper!
Yeah, well, they didn't trust Angelo for a good reason.
Yeah.
And the sergeant knew. He's like, well, now this is my way to get rid of him.
Right,
Pretty
exactly.
much. That's what it seemed like. Because the sergeant heard them talking and making references to reporting things and
Right.
talking about things that happened that
that would not look good.
right. Yeah, it's kind of
And that's the whole gist of this movie. The
Yeah.
whole gist of this movie is sergeant kills somebody in cold blood. They witness it. They might snitch. He gets scared, sends them on suicide mission. But that's when the movie got really good because aside from just the fact that it's World War II, aside from the fact that it's like this suicide mission, the banter those guys had, the
Right.
acting,
the
man,
banter
it was really good.
The banter was real Band of Brothers ish. Which is what I liked.
Right. It felt real. It didn't feel like it was a script. It felt like if we were out there
Joning on
busting
each other.
just making fun of each other, that's what it was. And
That
it
was
felt
the best part of the movie.
Yeah, it felt legit. So that I really appreciated the fact that whoever wrote the script did a great job thinking and planning and saying, hey, I want to make this as real as possible. What will these knuckleheads out here say to each other? And it worked really well. I mean, they went back and forth a lot.
Yep.
And then when the tragedy struck and certain ones died.
Are we giving spoilers? Are we doing that?
The whole movie's already kind of spoiled in the trailer.
It is.
It's already spoiled. This whole movie's spoiled in the trailer. But it's one of those times where when that happens, it's okay. Because you have to know what you're getting into when you go into it. It's just the ride to the end that's really good. Like you get in and you're like, oh wow, this is great because they're acting, man. I don't really know any of these actors like offhand.
I feel like I recognize Ash a little.
The guy from Boston.
Yeah, so I recognize him, but I don't know where I knew him from though.
I don't know. I can't pick it from.
But you see his face though.
Yeah,
right?
him and then the who's like the I don't know if he's like a general or whatever it is at the end.
Get the hell out there and get me some intelligence.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. He's in a lot of comedy.
That guy's
movies. It threw me off because he's in a lot of.
He was in
comedies.
Scary Movie, I think.
Yeah.
The original.
He's goofy.
Then you talking about the very end, right?
Yeah. But the thing is, for guys that are not huge name actors, they were great.
I think it was a very good movie. I actually
well acted.
I actually was surprised and
the
pleasantly
suspense
surprised.
that it gave you. Like remember when we were talking about the trailer? I said that the trailer made you feel like something's always going to happen and you're like freaked out the whole time. The movie did that the whole time.
Like
That
when they were crossing that bridge, I thought for sure
one of them was getting
someone
popped.
was getting smoked.
not one of them, sir.
He's leading us into a Nazi regiment.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was Joyner. The last. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
thought he was done for.
So for a movie, it's great. For a World War II movie, it's great because it focuses in on like a one day, a single mission, and it was just. I thought that the suspense, the amount of fighting, and the amount of stuff where they made you feel like the sniper stalking them the whole time. Then turns out who that sniper was. That totally flipped me. I was like, what? I was like, what?
Well, it's weird because this movie wasn't really
There's something out there.
like based on, or I don't know how to say
German stuff. There was no real Nazis.
It wasn't.
There was no
It
real
wasn't. It
Nazis.
wasn't based on the Germans. It wasn't based on the Italians. It was
No.
just based on these 4 guys, and those guys were kind of the other Germans and Italians were kind of like the afterthought of it. They were just kind of tossed
right.
in.
But when you find out in the end, and I don't think we should spoil that. So
No.
So when you find out in the
leave that
end
in.
who was actually killing them and who was actually like stalking them, you really say, oh,
It did.
holy
it was
crap.
I was like, oh.
And at the very end, when Angelo gets back with him and you find out his backstory, you're like, uh-oh.
yeah.
That's not good.
Yep.
So I really like this movie. I think it was, obviously it's not the biggest blockbuster, but for like an independent film. Oh, and it's based on a true story.
Yeah.
Oh, this really happened.
Mm-hmm.
It really happened, which is unbelievable, but it really happened.
Those are the best ones. Those are the best movies based on. True
So
stories.
I think this movie's great. I'm not going to spoil any more of it because people should watch it.
I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah, I'm going to give it. We just want to rate it now?
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right, I'm going to give it a hard 8, like a hard 8, like almost a 9.
I knew you were
hard
I
8.
knew you were gonna go high on
It can't be. It can't be a 9 because it's not a big
Because
blockbuster.
it's
It
not
wasn't that thing.
It's not that good. For
It's a
9.
great movie, man.
Saving Private Ryan's a 9. That is a 9 for a World War
A
II.
9?
Or a 10. Fine.
Yeah, it's a 10.
This is not an 8.
Yeah, this is an 8.
No.
For what it is, it's an 8.
No.
It's an 8.
Stop seeing for what it is. Just it's a movie.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Yeah,
go for it.
Okay. One score. Everybody knows the rules. All right. I'm giving it a solid 8.2.
Will you stop giving
All these
it
decimal
decimals?
points.
I have to now.
One
It's
square
my
knows
bit
the
now.
rules?
Now it's
we
my
don't.
bit.
Actually, I think somebody else came up with that bid.
Yeah,
and
well-
his name is Alprez.
Yeah, but I'm stealing it.
Yeah, we admitted we said we were never going to do decimal points.
I know,
'cause
I have to.
graphics, our graphics are 1 through 10.
It wasn't we. It was this guy.
It was
And-
it's only
and
my
all of a
idea,
sudden,
and I've
he
totally
was
backtracked
like-
on it.
he was like,
Yeah.
All right, so you're giving it a what?
8.2. Solid 8.2.
Yeah. So my hard 8 is like that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I am. So
Because like you said, you'd like, I don't want to give it a 9 because 9's really good, but it's better than just an 8.
yeah, it's better than it.
It's better than that.
'Cause for the story. The story in this movie was phenomenal.
Yep.
And the script. They nailed the script.
Yep.
They
Alan?
really nailed the script.
Alan?
6.
Stop.
I'm being serious.
Stop.
No, actually, 7. I was gonna go lower, but a 7 was what I was gonna give it, but I was gonna go lower. I was gonna say 4, but you guys weren't gonna believe it. So
I give it 6.
I do think it's a 7. I mean, it's good. I'll recommend it. I think there are certain things missing that would made it a little better, but yeah, I did like it. I really enjoyed it.
World War II, true story,
Yeah.
great acting, single focus mission,
Again, for me,
good movie.
For me, the banter in the script is what really did it, though. Like,
Yeah, it is.
that put it.
This script writer was
because-
great.
The
because
dialogue was great.
Like you were saying, it's more like if we were out there, kind of like just talking, joshing around, like
Right.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah,
Right,
we
it's
would
like
just be
if you-
joning on you the
It
whole
felt-
time.
It felt genuine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do my
Yeah, so
push-ups.
I was saying,
Yeah,
do my
yeah,
push-ups.
yeah.
Well, I got you. Can you do them right now?
No. You represent me right now.
I
Okay?
got you.
So I
represent
think
me.
that's a good summary of this movie. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not the most publicized movie. I don't even think a lot of people know about this movie, but I
Go
liked
watch it. Go watch it. If you have
Yeah.
nothing else to do tonight, go watch Recon right now.
All right, we're out.